police station? Is it right there?
Found it.
Right.
Front door?
How do I get in? So I can kind of make a report or check on a report.
Definitely the front door. All the way around to the front, and then there's steps going right up in the front.
It's not this way right here? Oh, sorry about that.
Hello, sir. How are you doing today?
What's going on?
My name is Kevin Ham. I want to say in the middle of February, sent an email about drug smuggling occurring at 404 Fieldcrest.
Okay.
Didn't receive a reply.
Okay. You want to make a report?
I mean, I would have expected to have been contacted.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It must have went to a detective, and I don't know what's going on with it. I can take a police report for you, though. Want me to have a cop come speak to you, make a report?
I guess. I mean, are you not concerned about kilos being sent through Fedex facilities?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So take a seat. I'll come in and talk to you. All right.
I have a question. So I went to Elmsford Police last week, and they told me that although it's an Elmsford address, it's none of their business. You guys police there?
Yeah, Elmsford Village is a very small area. Greenburg covers most of it. Where you said Fieldcrest or Fieldstone?
Fieldcrest, the FedEx facility.
The FedEx facility? It's us.
Okay.
Yep.
Would you also find it concerning that they would say that Bounty Hunter Bloods don't operate in Elmsford?
Bounty Hunter Bloods?
Yeah.
What is that?
You've never heard of Bounty Hunter Bloods?
No.
It's a bit concerning.
Yeah. All right, so take a seat. I'm going to also come speak to you, okay?
That's very interesting. Very interesting. He's not there. Curious about that.
Greenburg Town Hall.
All right. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, they're working they're quick, you know they quick. Because they give you a temporary, I was like 5 days later, they're gonna give you the official enrollment number. Yeah. Just to please you, I wanna go get them. They take you. You want the police to take you? She said, call your worker and ask them why are you starting care at on the 27th when all my paperwork was done on the 6th, was turned in on the 6th, and I wasn't missing anything. Even down to your social was there, it was inside. Whatever. And she was MIA, and that has nothing to do with you.
I'm just going to be good one. It's Brianna Harris. Hi. So, I think when we spoke yesterday, I think it was yesterday, you said that the care would start from 5/27, right?
That's supposed to start
so
from
my question was,
not?
being that the application was put in on the 6th, why is it starting from the 27th?
And not the 6th. Come on, speaker. I had a worker, I had a supervisor check in on this, and there's no
I'm gonna start the care because we go according to when the form is correct. So the one
it's not supposed to go when the form is correct. It's supposed to go when the form is submitted, and everything was submitted on the first, and one mistake was.
Excuse me, I don't know who I'm speaking to now.
Sorry, that was my aunt. She's helping me with the child care.
I know.
Process everything.
Yeah, but I even show my supervisor when you submitted.
We'll talk to the supervisor because that's not right.
Children's name were on it.
No.
When you submitted, that's what the children's name was on it. So what I'm saying is that the provider's form is not filled out correctly. It doesn't start on an incorrection date. It starts from the day that everything is clear.
No, that's not. Talk to me on the. Just talk to the supervisor.
Okay. All right. I was about to ask you, do you want me to start online, or did you send out the papers yet, or?
Like I said to you yesterday, I approved the case, I got it to schedule, and then it goes to my supervisor.
Okay.
Supervisor, when she reviews it, she knows it out.
Okay.
But you can do the attendance online because I already,
That's not acceptable.
here. What I'm saying to you is that you have to make sure that when you do the attendance online and when you do the baby attendance sheet, they both have to match. If they don't match, it doesn't get processed correctly.
That's nothing. That's the attendance sheet that I gave you.
Thank you, Ms. Walker.
Not a problem.
Okay, no, talk to her supervisor. They're short. They cheat me for a whole May. That doesn't work. Like, I put my papers in on the 6th. Whatever is missing or whatever, okay, I have a time frame to get it in, and it's still done on the 6th.
Send it to me. I took it right in.
Yeah, everything. And she wasn't there, and she wasn't replying.
What's up, Larry? All right.
That's a Tharshan.
Okay.
I understand you.
What badge are you?
What was that?
What badge are you?
223.
223.
I'm being told you sent an email in
Yeah.
March.
You want to talk outside?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, it was February. Did you not receive that?
Well, I wouldn't receive it, it goes there.
Okay.
The boss, whoever would be working would want to distribute it.
I have a question. That guy with the mustache, is he like from the Midwest or something?
I don't believe so, why?
Why? 'Cause do you also not know who or what Bounty Hunter Bloods are?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
No.
What gang operates on King Street?
I don't know their names.
You don't know the name of the gang?
No.
That's not concerning to you?
Well, they have a task force for it, so, if,
Oh.
you know, as far as I know.
Okay. So essentially, I sent an email, which you know nothing of.
I wouldn't. There's no way. If you're sending an email to the desk, the only people that would know would be the person that read it and whoever they were told to distribute that to. It's not like I get a personal email that goes to the desk, so there's no way I would know about it.
Okay. So, essentially, now you do know, because I'm telling you in person, I used to sell drugs, and I would pay people in New York cash. They would take the cash, fly out to California, purchase kilograms of cocaine, and then send it through a Fedex facility in Greenburg.
Do you have anything more in detail other than that?
Do I have specific dates?
No, I don't mean dates. I mean, like, do you have like a contact person there or something to go on other than?
Well, I can tell you this. After I stopped selling drugs, I applied for FedEx, went to that facility, and I was interviewed by a gang member who's an active gang member.
What was his name? Do you know?
I do not know his name. I've seen him around.
Okay. First, let me grab your ID because I'm gonna do a report now. Obviously.
I mean, it should have happened in February, right?
Again, like I said, I don't know what happened then.
It doesn't make any sense, does it?
Again, like I said, I don't even know during which store this was sent. I could have been not even working, so.
But I don't know. I feel like every cop in this station should have known about that.
About the drugs being sold from there? Or you mean about the gang?
There's like this thing where I feel like you guys are trying to play like oblivious right now.
I'm not. I know there's a gang on Page Street. I don't know their name.
Okay. That's hilarious. Are you guys hiring? No?
I don't think so. Is this your current address here?
No, it's not.
What's your current address?
30 Route 9W, apartment. 30 Route 9W, apartment 26, Congress, New York. 10920.
30 Route W.
30 Route 9W, apartment 26, Congress, New York. 10920.
And a phone number?
914-370-0281. I mean, not for nothing, you could just look back and find the email. Right?
I'm gonna do all that.
Alright.
There's no need to be smart with me. I can see what you're doing.
You might be offended by it, but
I'm not offended. It's just, listen, this is how it sounds, right? You walk up and you say, hey, I sent an email in February. You don't know who received it,
And
who
that was
looked at
July.
it. Hold on. Let me show you my perspective, right? You send an email, right? I've never seen it. The boss has never seen it because they might not have been working that day.
that's the problem here.
So
Don't you think?
if they were not working that day, they would not know about it, right? So I don't know what happened after that. Now, the fact that I don't know the name of the gang there, so what? I know there's a gang there. I don't need to know their name.
I don't know. It just seems weird.
Okay, email?
KevinHam04@gmail.com. That's not the email address it came from. So that's just my personal email.
What would be the best email to reach you?
KevinHam04@gmail.com.
048, you said?
04@gmail.com.
Alright. Let's do the background to this. You used to sell drugs.
Correct. I've actually been arrested by Greenburg police in a sting operation in 2012
Where at?
at the shopping center. An individual by the name of Armando Cucarillo set me up.
Okay. You used to sell drugs out of Greenburg? Or you just were here to...
I lived kind of in Greenburg, never really sold drugs in Greenburg.
Okay.
I mean, yes and no.
Okay. You used to sell drugs in Greenburg, eventually you get busted. Assume you go to jail.
No.
Okay. Released. You continue to sell them after that?
Yeah, up until 2023.
Okay, so 2023, you stopped selling drugs for what reason?
Because there was like a tri-state investigation into me.
Okay.
And everywhere I went, there were police behind me, marked, unmarked.
Okay, so basically out of self-preservation.
Yeah.
Okay. So, stopped selling drugs in 2023, and then you said you go to sign up for a job at Fedex, right?
Correct?
In 2023?
Yep.
Okay, and you're saying you're being interviewed by a gang member, you don't know his name,
And
you just know...
Also, I told my supplier that I was going for an interview there, and I also didn't want that shit around me.
Okay.
As in, if I'm going to be working there, you need to find somewhere else to send your drugs through.
Okay. Who was your supplier?
David Alonzo. This is all in the email, which is why
Again,
I'm fucking
I'm gonna
baffled.
read it. I haven't seen it yet. They just called me in to talk to you. I haven't seen it at all. You said David Alonzo?
Correct. Who is, in fact, Bounty Hunter Blood. And gangs with people on Payne Street. And this is fucking insane that no one here knows any of this.
Hold on. David Alonzo, do you know where he lives?
34 Amazon Road, Carmel, New York. So had I not come here, you guys would have known nothing about this.
Again, there's people that do that. They don't share their information with patrol. Right? So, if I don't know it, it's because they don't want us to know it. Okay, so David Alonzo. How old is this guy?
34 or 35.
Do you have a phone number for him?
If you have a card, I could call you later. There's a picture of one of his numbers on my computer. I don't have it with me.
Okay. I'll give you a card with a report number. You can actually just send me an email because by the time that I might be already at home. So,
Okay.
just send me an email, and then I'll add that. Alonzo, 35 years old. Do you know what he does?
He sells drugs. That's it. He doesn't work. He
I'm
just sells
saying
drugs.
that's what I mean. Like in terms of like to the outside world, he would be unemployed.
Correct.
Okay. Do you know where he gets his drugs?
From California and Mexico.
Okay.
And I personally FaceTimed with him while he was in Los Angeles after I paid him money, and he showed me multiple kilos on a table and a gun, and then turned the camera around and showed me downtown Los Angeles.
Right.
So it's not speculation. It's not. He just told me
I'm not saying
that.
speaker. So all right. So this guy David, you contact him. Why would you contact him about Amazon? Because you knew they were sending it through that facility?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, we were just talking, and I told him where I was going to go work,
Okay.
and I basically.
So you guys
knew-
stayed in contact basically, and you just came up. Okay. Do you know? Is there like some specific thing they would mark it as on the? So for example, right?
Well, I can tell you this. I know he was using a business account that was in his mother's boyfriend's name, who he described as they will never find him.
Okay. All right. And essentially, all the drugs are coming from Florida, and if they're going to Greenburg, it's because.
Well, actually, I said California. In regards to Florida, they do get drugs from California and then move them out to Florida.
Okay.
So I don't know where you got that one from, but that's part of it as well.
Wait, what did I say?
You said all the drugs are coming from Florida.
I misspoke. The drugs are coming from California.
Correct.
And when they come
In
here,
Mexico.
right? California to here, and
In
then
Mexico.
from here it gets distributed to somebody on Paint Street.
Not necessarily. So he does business with who he does business with. I know he sells weed to them, you know, because he also gets weed 100 pounds at a time, 200 pounds at a time.
Right.
As far as the bricks go, they might be getting their own shit. They're also probably not buying entire kilos.
Right.
Which is why he's dealing with someone like me who's not a gang member, or was, I should say.
Right. Okay. Let me ask you this: why would you come forward?
Why would I come forward?
Yeah.
I was actually always going to,
Okay.
but I waited for the Trump administration. Because there's this thing where Democrats like to cover up crime, and here it is July, and no one in this police station knows anything about what I emailed.
Okay.
Everything I just told you was in the email.
All right.
So, you see what I'm saying?
Okay. So, all right. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna grab a report number for you. I'm gonna give you my card. It's gonna have my email on it. Send me that email with the phone number and maybe whatever else that you might have.
I also feel like I might need some contact information for internal affairs, because it just seems fucking insane that no one here knows anything about this.
I'll get you that. And then I will do the report and I'll forward it to whoever needs to see it for them to move forward with it. All right?
Sure.
All right.
I also sent that email to Elmsford, and well, actually I sent it to the chief of police, and I was asking Danny Lopez, what's his name? Daniel Lopez, D. Lopez, forget the shield number, why he wouldn't just contact Greenburg police himself, since it's not their jurisdiction.
Okay.
And he failed to give me a response to that.
Okay.
So it kind of seems like there's something funny going on around here, right?
I mean, again, I don't know what's going on in Elmsford in terms of their department. I'm just gonna do our thing on our side. So just give me a minute and I will get you that report.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab a cigarette from my car. I'm not leaving. I'll be right back.
Yep, that's fine.
Oh, I don't have any filters.
vitamin D is depleted. But no. She said that happens because people live. That happens to everybody lives off, like black people and the north. Because our skin is not like soaking up the vitamin D in the sun. So she said the vitamin D is in my multivitamin patch, but she's going to do the vitamin D because it's elevated. So the patch can just keep it. I got a multivitamin patch. Yeah, it's you know the package they have for the kids for the lavender or whatever the common kids. Yeah, it's packed like that. But it's vitamin D. Yeah, they just they got the stuff, the lavender stuff. All it is like it's like melatonin in a patch. It's vitamin. They got vitamin patches. They got all types of vitamin patches. So I take the multivitamin patch. It has all the vitamins. Because you have to get it on this website, and Amazon has them. Yeah, I be in my doctors. I read everything. That's what I got to do while I'm at the doctor. I ran out the door, calling him. I was like, oh, she's going to swing. She's missing some sort of early morning. Girl was doctor. I'm not a doctor. Dr. Manati, he's on point. She called me. One called me. I just get her therapy for her shoulder. I said no, nobody can. So they're working on that. And it was like, did you? And she was like, yeah, I'm trying to get her more hours. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give her the vaccine. So I called village kid to get the vaccine. And we have to go off for last evaluation to see if she's eligible for the hours. So, yeah, she said it takes us 6 months for that. I think I'm going to call them back and ask them for another evaluation because it's not good. Yeah, I was trying to see what number you had called. They washable. They gave her two for her chair. They gave her two for her chair.
Waiting for one of your officers. Miss, did you leave a phone here? Miss? Did you leave a phone here? Something here.
No.
Oh, actually, never mind. That's not what that is. Hey, bud. Are you the guy I initially spoke to?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name and shield? Brig? 32?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are the guy I spoke to initially, right?
At the window, yes.
Okay.
Okay. My name, email, report number, today's date. This number right here is the internal investigation that you wanted to speak to, Captain Farina. If for some reason you want the report, you can contact records in about 4 to 7 business days. Before you go though, what was the email that you sent, the email that you actually sent to us?
Ethan Gilchrist,
Wait.
G-I-L-C.
Wait. Ethan Gilchrist.
It's Gilchrist 84 @gmail.com. What's this guy's rank?
Which one?
With the mustache?
Sergeant.
Sergeant, okay. And that was 32. Okay, cool.
Okay, so Ethan Gilchrist
84.
at Gmail, and Gil would be CHREST.
I. No E.
So GILCHRIST.
Correct.
Okay.
84
Do you
@gmail.com.
know around what time it was? Just
I believe it was February 19th. Somewhere between February 14th and the 21st. Also, let me take a shot in the dark here, take a guess. A civilian reads those emails and they're responsible for who it goes to?
No, whoever's, depending on what kind of email. Again, I wouldn't know the backs of it because I'm not a boss. I don't know what the system is. But if it's like a civilian complaint that we can handle that day, then he just distributes it. If it's something that,
So it was read by an officer or a civilian?
no, it was read by a sergeant or a lieutenant that was on the desk.
Okay, cool.
Or
All right.
should have been. Again, I don't know who was on the desk or what happened.
No chance it was a civilian though, right?
No.
Okay, I gotta get to work.
All right.
Have a great day.
All right, man.
They was collecting cars so they could collect the yeah, and try to get insurance people. So they was like, we're really close to them, so nope.
And Greenburg police are fucking clowns. Oh, you're just gonna ride by? Excuse me, sir. 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 Just for shits and giggles, would you happen to know who or what bounty hunter Bloods are? No. No? How long have you been an officer in Greenburg? 11 years, and you're 266, and your name is?
Hudson.
Hudson?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Another one here. Shit's fucking hilarious. Hello, sir. Just for shits and giggles, would you happen to know who or what Bounty Hunter Bloods is?
I don't.
You don't? You're familiar with Payne Street?
Main Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any gang activity over there, to your knowledge?
Not recently.
Not recently?
I'm not usually on that side myself particularly, but I haven't really heard.
Okay. And you're 2041 or 204? And your name?
Cochran.
Cochran?
Yep.
Thank you.